Welcome to LVT-SHOWBIZ channel. Full stop. Today LVT-SHOWBIZ channel we bring you the following hot information. Sukai and Tan Songyun, when on-screen chemistry transcends the script, is it love or just acting? Introduction, a duo that sends the internet into a frenzy. In the Chinese entertainment industry, where celebrity pairings rise and fall overnight, some on-screen couples captivate audiences not with scandal or PR stunts, but with the genuine emotions they exude. Among them, Sukai and Tan Songyun stand out as a prime example. They may not have starred in dozens of dramas together. They might not be your classic national couple lookalikes. But the moment they appear in the same frame, just a glance, a casual line of dialogue, it's enough to set the internet ablaze. What makes their chemistry so magnetic? Is it great writing, flawless acting, or something more intimate brewing beneath the surface? A recent viral video by 24H News dives into their relationship, breaking down every gesture and glance that fuels this sweet speculation, and we're here to explore it even further. Part 1, Sukai, the charismatic but distant male lead. Sukai rose to fame with his role as Fu Hang in Story of Yangtze Palace, showcasing a perfect blend of noble elegance and restrained emotion. Since then, he has worked with many of China's top actresses, Wu Jianyan, Bai Lu, Li Qin, and more, forming visually stunning pairs with each one. Yet something always seemed missing. No matter how touching the scene or how beautiful the co-star, Sukai often came across as emotionally reserved, as though there was a barrier between performance and authenticity. This aloofness might stem from Sukai's naturally introverted personality. He's thoughtful, precise, and tends to keep an emotional distance even during romantic scenes. That's why fans often admire his visuals and acting, but rarely feel truly moved by his romantic dynamics, until Tan Songyun entered the picture. Part 2, Tan Songyun, the warmth that melts ice. If Sukai embodies elegance and cool charm, then Tan Songyun is the sunshine that melts any reserve. With her bright smile, expressive eyes, and youthful energy, she radiates an approachable, down-to-earth aura that makes everyone feel at ease. Whether playing a high school girl, a determined woman, or just being herself in interviews, Tan Songyun always brings authenticity and emotional depth to her roles. Her off-screen personality is just as endearing, funny, humble, genuine, and refreshingly unconcerned with typical celebrity posturing. This natural warmth is perhaps what finally cracked Sukai's emotional wall. With Tan Songyun, he doesn't need to pretend. Her cheerful and grounded presence draws him out in ways no other co-star ever has, making fans wonder, was this the spark he was missing all along? Part 3, a chemistry so real, it feels unscripted. What makes their chemistry so remarkable is how effortless and organic it feels. They don't need dramatic music, slow-motion scenes, or intense physical closeness to create romantic tension. Sometimes, a simple glance, a shared smile, or a quiet gesture speaks volumes. Behind-the-scenes clips, interviews, and award show appearances are fangirl means. Audiences meticulously analyze every frame, searching for subtle signs of affection, Sukai handing her a bottle of water, pulling out her chair, shielding her from a crowd, or Tan Songyun teasing him until he bursts into genuine laughter. These moments feel far too tender to be rehearsed. As one fan aptly commented, Sukai's previous CPs felt like performances. But with Tan Songyun, it feels like he's living the role. That authenticity is what keeps fans invested, not just in their shows, but in the emotional story between them as real people. Part 4, More Than Looks, a spiritual alignment. Sukai and Tan Songyun don't just look good together, they balance each other emotionally. He's cool and introverted, she's bubbly and expressive. He's serious, she's playful. Yet instead of clashing, they complement each other beautifully. With her, Sukai laughs more, relaxes more, and sheds the usual stiff-idle demeanor. In return, Tan Songyun becomes more grounded, more composed, as if finding an anchor in his steadiness. Their dynamic is like yin and yang, opposites that create harmony. This emotional balance is rare, especially in entertainment. It's not manufactured chemistry or clever editing, it's a genuine connection that transcends the job. They don't just act well together. They seem to understand each other, in a way that feels profoundly human. Part 5, Blurring the lines between acting and reality. Some celebrity duos give off romantic vibes in front of the camera but lose all chemistry off it. Not Sukai and Tan Songyun. In real-life interactions, award shows, interviews, backstage moments, their connection remains just as strong, if not stronger. They're not touchy-feely or over the top. But the way Sukai subtly watches over her, the quiet ways he supports her, or how Tan Songyun lights up when teasing him, it all feels like second nature, not staged affection. Even in the smallest gestures, there's a tenderness that no director could script. They never try to push a couple image to gain attention. But that's exactly what makes fans believe their bond is real. Because the best relationships don't scream, they whisper. And Sukai and Tan Songyun? They whisper with every look, every laugh, every pause between words. Part 6, a fandom that ships them relentlessly. Across social media platforms like Weibo, Douyin, Bilibili, and YouTube, fans have created a thriving ecosystem of support for this duo. Hashtags trend regularly, fan-made videos go viral, and entire communities exist just to collect and analyze their interactions. CP, couple pairing, fans refer to them as real deal CP, while fan pages compile clips titled things like 100 moments that prove Sukai and Tan Songyun are meant to be. Their interviews are replayed endlessly. Even unrelated public appearances become content, as fans search for clues that their bond runs deeper than co-stars. What's truly touching is that this support isn't just based on their good looks or drama parents, it's emotional. Fans genuinely feel something watching them interact. They see hope, comfort, and the kind of authentic connection that's increasingly rare in a curated world. Part 7, is it fate, love, or just great acting? Entertainment is full of fake CPs, celebrity duos who use romance rumors to gain publicity. But Sukai and Tan Songyun never needed that. They don't act like a couple. They just act like themselves, and that's what makes people believe. Their interactions are not overly dramatic. Their smiles aren't forced. Their compliments don't sound scripted. Instead, it's the realness that draws people in, the idea that even if they're just friends, it's a friendship rooted in deep mutual understanding. Maybe it's fate. Maybe it's unspoken affection. Maybe it's just two good actors with rare synergy. But whatever it is, it taps into something universal, the longing for someone who sees you without pretense, who makes you feel safe, understood, and quietly cherished. Conclusion, a relationship that transcends the industry norm. In an industry overflowing with artificial chemistry and fleeting hype, the connection between Sukai and Tan Songyun is like a breath of fresh air. It's quiet but powerful, subtle but unforgettable. It reminds audiences that the most beautiful relationships don't always need grand gestures, sometimes, they just need truth. Whether they are a real couple or not doesn't matter. What matters is how they treat each other, with respect, joy, warmth, and deep emotional presence. And that's already more meaningful than most love stories on screen. If one day they announce a real-life relationship, the entire internet will probably erupt in celebration, not because we didn't see it coming, but because we've always felt it was real. Do you believe in chemistry? In destiny? In unspoken love? Let us know in the comments, and if you're as enchanted as we are, don't forget to share this story and keep shipping this beautiful, possibly unscripted love story.